Hey, it's Casca Long Gaming. We're doing the Dota Man again. I know, it's just here. But, it's got me interested if I can get to this transfer to agrarian society. See, my meat is getting low. Okay, but I expect a good 20, 30 to drop at a top at a time because I think cured meat's gonna go uh, rotten in the end, spoiled in the end. So our workload is too high for spring planting. It's not a good thing. Well, I do have a lot of people out catching animals right now. We already got some of the ore rocks, so that's good. Take a look at that while we're waiting for this. Ore rocks. So I kicked that up to 20 and that up to 20, but that's probably going to be a problem soon. Well, not with my ore rock population all dying. I didn't get any males. We just got females. Well, that's no help. I mean, they can't be like Tom Cruise's wife and have asexual reproduction, can they? Oh, sorry. I saw a new Top Gun. It was okay. I just really never have liked Tom Cruise, except for Risky Business. Oh, and the one where he dies over and over again, Edge of Tomorrow or something. That one's funny. He's so swarmy, which made him good in Risky Business. But you know, I'm sorry, it doesn't make him a good spy. It doesn't make him a good action hero. Risky Business was his type of role. They should have kept him in that kind of role. Yeah, some people like him. But the vanity, what do you mean low on knives? That's crazy talk. But the vanity is just annoys me. Let's turn on the flint things and they can make some flint knives if they need to. And by that I mean, yeah, guy's short. He's always been short. But he does his action movies now. He's standing on half apples and shit like that. He won't hire anybody who makes him look short, and it's just I hate that kind of crap. Yeah, I'm short. I'm 5'6". Get over it, dude. Yeah, I was in the infantry for 17 years. So you don't have to be tall to be an action hero. I'm not saying I was an action hero. I said I was in the infantry. You know what I'm saying, though. You don't need that vanity. Get over it. My peeps just did good work. Got them stables up. That's good. But this doesn't help our breeding problem. We have a huge breeding problem with the Aurochs. I'm going to look around again. Yeah, they got the Dunkadunks. The Dunkadunks. On the side, they look like unicorns. I gotta look to see what we got going on there because I only got a 6 pop. Those are the horses. Yeah, we need the horses. Oh, they haven't captured these Aurochs yet. Okay, so maybe I'm just being impatient. An Auroch in the mountain there. Bet she's old. Huh? He's just looking for his wife up in the mountains. I know my wife's up here somewhere. What's that? The lone feral horse. Actually, there's more than one there, I'd bet. Look at that image. Oh, maybe it's just because the highlight. Alright. She wolf. Oh, let the old girl die in peace. We'll take the babies, though. Oinkers. Ibex. Mega. So I thought you guys were extinct. Oh, I thought. Well, it's deer. They're putting bigger antlers on the deer. What's that? That's an auroch. There's that solo male guy. More deer. A whole bunch of species go extinct when you enter the Bronze Age. They try to blame it on humans, but I didn't do it, I swear. I'm actually pretty good about only killing so many of a specific animal. I see the aurochs. Once you guys get together, make some. Oh, well, not you two, but get together, make some babies for me. Wolf pack. Some sheep and pigs. Ooh. Well, hopefully we'll be okay with what's going to be coming in, hopefully, one of these days. So, how's the spring planting going? We're pretty good over here. Oh, wait. What about the other side? Oh, it's not done. But how about this? Have they started? Is it over? I don't know. And why is there a dead sheep in the middle of the field? Somebody get on this. Yeah, this hasn't been done over here at all. It seems like a long way for my guys to go to do this, but... What are you shooting donkeys for? I wanted you to capture some, not shoot them. Crazy people. My people are crazy. That girl going to drink. There's the babies. There's a baby. Oh, guess not. Where'd the babies go? Oh. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Alright, what do we get? We got one young male. Well, he's got some females to do, but he's just too young. Oh. The cougars are extinct. I mean, the mountain lions. Cougar jokes. Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to want more fields here. I better dip this growth in the bud. That one won't go. Well, actually, I can make that one go. Yeah, that'll make it go away. Alright. So I see on that. Oh, you just wait till we get the plows. But we need aurochs and horses. How are the horses going? Huh, we got a plow. It's kind of weird how they use it, but it kind of does a roll, kinda. does a row, and they just walk off. Oh, okay. So we got one field and 1.5 fields on this side done. The question is, did they get any linen done? Mm. Uh, yeah. So they got this field almost done, but that's it. Well, this field after this harvest is going to be linen, and some up in here too. Oh, we got the Tin Man. I mean mine. Sorry. I'm dyslexic when I want to be. They're just not chopping the trees down again. Well, we're not running into the food problem, especially since I've kept up with the beans, kind of. You know, I should lay some more down right now so that tree's gone. What were these? Bitters? Yeah, okay. Chickpeas, baby. Give me some chickpeas. What can we sneak in here? Some lentils? Huh? Can we have some? Oh no, that's sad. I'm gonna put 2 lentils down. Yeah, why not? Maybe I can sneak some like here. If I do that other one, is it gonna go away? We'll find out. Oh, won't go there because yep, yep. Because you know when you make the field, it gets smaller. Well, that's our lentils then for now. Bring anything good? Ah, you brought a male horse, huh? Did I look at that? I said I needed to, but I forgot to. Horses. So I got 5 adult females and 2 adult males. That's good. I like that. 1 young. Oh no, 5 young. 1 adult female, 2 adult males, 5 young, and 1 young. Oh, wow, when he grows up, he's gonna be a happy boy. Happy boy. So those 2 got done. Milk. Milk is up already. I think this would help us with food. But what we really need is transportation. So that was 30. The 2 stables I put down were a total of 30 for the animals. So no, but now we got a new animal too, so that's a 10. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 on my limit. So let's see what we have for stable space. $100. Alright. That'll have to do for now. So it was an adult male horse. It's no help, wasn't it? Yeah, it's an adult male. Now we'll grab a couple of those, a few of those, some of that. So might as well use these. Oh, I forgot about the shifting. Well, we get 8 logs. Is anything building? Oh, they got some done over there too. That's good. Oh, need a new flint mine. Oh, there's some close. There's one right there. I want closer. Hey, there's a mine right there. Oh, it's a tin. There's a flint. Oh, there's like 3 of them right here, I think. You guys just kill the animal and leave it lay there? What's wrong with you folks? Thought I taught you better than that. Let's see how this is going. Right, they got the dolmen done. I think you guys just go to church and get out of work. That's what I think. You know, it's a summer harvest season. So that means I need 6 for this guy. To find some to mine close. There's one. That's one. And as far as the other one goes, roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em. Alright. Alright. Do you think, people? The harvest came in good for the lentils. Well, that's a good thing. That's a spicy meatball. Well, that lumberjack finally showed up, starting to get some of these trees out of here. I could probably lay those workshops. Yeah, there's room. Wait, is that what the workshop is? No. That's it. Oh, okay. If I turn them that way, I can get them next to each other. Mm-hmm. Well, I do what I can. Oh yeah, I want to take this field out and put in. Oh, okay. That. Wrong. It's harvesting season about to begin. So we've yet to make it a full year around with straw. Of course, it's a building material too. I've liked that the fish has been keeping up there pretty good. I think I probably should pop a couple houses down. Looks like our workload is equalized, so if I put them down now, then they'll use the straw for the houses. Well, I can make stone houses, but they also require straw. And actually, these guys require two, and I require three. Yeah, maybe I'll build my first stone houses. Oh, yeah, but I want to have that in between there. Yeah, we'll compress it in there. Yeah, maybe I don't want it that compressed. That's fine. See, Ian's out there pissing off the gods, and I wasn't even paying attention. So how did I strike her down with lightning? Because I am the god of this world. No other god should be striking my people down. Of course, now with me raising the animal population, yeah, yeah. With me doing that, um, something, something, something. Hmm? All right. With me doing that, now we're using a lot more straw on animals. So yeah, I can live with that. We can put this like this. I doubt they'll come and attack here, but we can put one of these in here. It'll fit, but not over there. Yeah, that's all right. All right. Well, I can always take the tree down and put one of those in there, but now I've noticed when you plant your own trees, they take up more space than, let's say, this tree does. Hmm. I think what's growing trees in there again? Ah, you very dirty rats. That dude just croaked because I was going to kill that tree. That makes a man feel bad. How much of the harvest will we get done? Nobody knows. Let's get that speed cranked up. You think they'd have some warm clothing if they just immigrated? You know what I'm saying? Hmm. I guess they could have immigrated from the south because I was waging an imperial war on their governments, but I don't think that's what happened. Get it, get it, get it. Oh shit! In the middle of my harvest season. Oh, you cook suckers right here. I don't know how that's going to work. I probably should leave the gates open so people can get through them, huh? Well, they appear to be coming over here. I like that. But I think the mass of people are still going over here. Oh no, they're headed that way. Alright, see how defenses work. Looks like we can build guard towers now too. This thing's already damaged. That doesn't help much. Let's get out there and fight so that we don't. Go, go, go! Go out there! Now the archer's standing way back like, we'll fuck these guys up. Yep, you lost the tower. They're pretty much shooting at the towers and not at my people, which I don't have a problem with that. I'll rebuild the tower. I'll just do it, trader. $158. Yeah, I just can't do it. Get back on that harvest. What the hell? Just because you defended the nation doesn't mean you get any special rights. You bums. I won't even build a house for you. Take that. UnknownVeteran.com. Oh, there they go. There's the crew. What the hell are they carrying? I need another granary in here. Got enough building right now, though. Probably fit one right there. Well, he shouldn't have got himself hurt. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Well, not getting the whole harvest in. Did we get any little linen though? Jeez. Oh, it did. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, the linen's gone. I can see it's gone. No, I don't know why I said that. But didn't get the rest of them crops. But that's okay. Kind of expected that. We gotta work our way up. But this field's going away. I'm gonna slit your throat if you don't get out my field. Gonna make me work for it, huh? Wish you'd got them trees too. There's a bunch of sticks left too. Alright, we're going flax all up in here. Yeah, it's not likable. That's likable. I live with that. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, it's in weird places. Don't care. Because I can get a field in here. we're at 23 on cheap, so it's not like we had a wool problem to begin with. It's a production problem, supply chain problem, man. It's a supply chain problem. Yeah. Oh, inflation. That's a supply chain problem too. No, record profits the companies are getting? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I live on a, what do you call it? Fixed income. We have a low tolerance for bullshit. That's what that means. When you're on a fixed income, you have a low tolerance for bullshit. All right. Probably could get some lentils up in here too. Take these two haystacks out of there because I got the three in the middle, and I'm gonna pop one or two down here, in here, depending, because the haystacks go pretty much on terrain that you can't build on. Now, we only got 24. So I'm not going to put anything down that needs straw, which means everything. We got 24. We should be able to make it because we're halfway through. Oh, now look, it's 16. Hopefully we'll make it, but we're not winning. 6? What do you mean 6? That's crazy talk. It just went from 16 to 6 while I'm talking. Come on now. Now you're fracking with me. So that is a big thing now. You need that straw for them animals, and you also need it for construction. So you need to have a lot of grain coming in. Now, this is not the highest population I've had, but this is actually the most crops that I've had. Now, admittedly, the 4 new fields of 10 that I planted over here, they're not getting completed yet, but as our population goes up, we'll get them 2 houses done, hopefully. Maybe not this year, because we're out of straw already. So, but that is kind of why I threw them down before we did the harvest, even though I knew I'd push my workload up, is to hopefully get some of the straw from the harvest, but it doesn't look like they decided to. Yeah, there's one missing there. Oh, this guy just needs a log. Good deal. This guy needs straw. So I do plowing, and yeah, it's kind of a bummer on this little too wide thing here. So actually, like I was running my fields is the way you should run it with the furrows like this. And 5 long, these are just stopgap fields for extra beans. But if you really want them to use the plow to good effect, what they normally do is go along that whole line, and we'll see what happens here. Oh, season ended. We will not see what happened here. See what we can buy for tech, though. Netting. I think we'll get swords and shields, baby. So, don't forget, when you do that, that's a trading post. Turn them on. Where's the shields at? I guess they're probably in the workshop, no? No shields for me. Oh, I gotta build an armor. It's okay. I got room. And it's not under there. Okay. I'm going in the wrong place twice. There he is. Oh, we need beers too. No, I'm really disappointed in the beer. It really doesn't do that much. Oh, look, we got guys and girls in the cattle. Okay, a little too much. A little too much. All right. Kind of fixed our RX problem, hopefully. Well, cows don't usually have litters, though, so it is a problem. What are you standing around for, huh? To get to work. Damn horses loafing. Well, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be back. I'm gonna put this on one speed in case something untoward happens. Alright, I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, they got the field done, right? Oh, it's spring. It's planting. All right. Let's get it planted. Where's them plows? There's a plow. I see a plow. There's a horse running up in there for some reason. He's like, I need to be over there. Well, see, he's going over multiple planting things. So it lowers your manpower needed. It's a good thing. We need more plows. However, I have found now she'll abandon that poor horse and plow there. No. Metallurgy. Where is it? No, it's under workshop, right? Oh, I need to fix these workshops. So I've noticed that if I only put the plow in here, right? That's all well and good. But really, I could go like this, and I don't seem to make any more plows, you know. But what I am going to do is, we'll put bows in there too. We can't make the composite bows yet, but save me some time, eh? And just carts. Put the fishing traps in there too. Alright, that'll work. So you can shove stuff in here, and I've done it. I'm like, oh, you keep telling me I need winter clothes, and I keep putting it in here, but it's full of winter clothes, and nobody does anything. So it's just a waste to do that, like I did here. Oh, here. So, hey, look what they did. It's overfilled. Now the game's gonna crash. Bad programming. Oh, speaking of programming, looks like they might cancel my student debt. I didn't want to go over $10,000 because you know what? I'm poor as far as student loans go. So, final year, I got like 21 credits left. I quit school. Information technology management. Okay, we'll start from the beginning. Pro tip. If you want to program, that is, make apps, which is just cutesy for application or program. If you want to program, you do not want to take computer science. Okay, computer science, although you will get some programming courses, is more about designing computer chips. It's an engineering program. Okay, at least it is at University of Wisconsin. All right. Having said that, I couldn't pass physics. They wouldn't give me any time. I get halfway through the test. Got all the answers right. Just too damn slow. Ask for more time. They're like, fuck you. Your disability's physical, not mental. I mean, I didn't just ask for more time. I ended up with the same teacher twice. Well, second time around, instead of just asking him, I went to the VA. And I said, hey guys, I need some help here. And they're like, yeah, we can help you with that. And go over and see these people. And nope, that's what they said. So yeah, if you have PTSD, man, we get you all the time in the world, but nope. So there's that. So I ended up switching majors. Can't pass physics, switch majors, because you don't need majors for the actual programming degree, which is what I really wanted to begin with. I just didn't realize it wasn't. Until I got into the higher level engineering courses, and I was like, what does a programmer need this for? What do you get, donkeys? 100 for donkeys? What was I selling? I don't remember what I just did. I was selling wool. I would need 20 wool to sell 20 wool to cover the donkeys. All right. We'll get some breeding donkeys. What am I doing that for? Yeah, I'm not liking. Oh, look at my food down so low. Oh no, it's not my total food. Yeah, this sucks. Well, could sell some skins. Oh, they're only worth one too. Well, I guess you shouldn't be using this shit anyway. Okay, so we do have what? You guys aren't done with that? I thought you guys were done with that. Oh well. What do we have anyway? We got less than 100. They finished the one stable, right? At least two. Okay, back to the ITM degree. So I just said, no, I'm not going to go into debt anymore. And geez, that 10,000 screwed my credit rating so bad. It's $90, which is more than 10% of my income, but my income is less than poverty level. My rent is, well, actually, my rent is higher than my income, but I get rental assistance now. So, but but if I didn't get rental assistance, my rent in a one-bedroom apartment would be higher than my income. So, all that have been said, I'll just say, usually have $100 extra spending. Well, since the student loan payments have been in abeyance for the pandemic, and I'm glad they also extended that, but I should be qualified depending on what hoops they have to jump through, right? I don't know. To get rid of my student debt, and then, and possibly because I got Pell Grants to. But see, you gotta wait for the writing on the wall or the fine print because they say, yeah, we're gonna get rid of $10,000, but they're gonna make you jump through hoops. You got. They're not just gonna do it to everybody. You're gonna have to be proactive because it's a means testing thing. It's always a means testing thing with these people. Okay, so if that happens, I go back to school and get an ITM degree, and then hope I can find somebody who shit will be 60 by then. Who will hire a programmer who's 60. But I'm a pretty good programmer actually. I've been programming since I was 14, and I've done it for Waukesha Engine, Key Bank, Ford Motor Company. Uh, it's a big insurance company here. There's a big insurance company in Milwaukee. Don't remember what they're called. Did it for them. Oh, Miller Bruin. Miller Bruin, I killed the phantom bug. Miller Bruin gave me a $30 raise for killing the phantom bug. And my employer, which was a consulting firm, took the whole $30. And I was no longer working at Miller Brewing after I heard. But they didn't tell me. I only found out because my boss is like, oh, what job were you working on this one? I'm like, what the hell is this number? $120 an hour. She's like, that's your billing rate. And I'm like, what? No, 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 no. I'm making $30 an hour. Okay. And she's like, really? Anyway, that day didn't end well because I called them up and I said, what is going on with this? And they're like, oh, well, we got to make our money too. And I'm like, okay, so you're paying me a quarter of what you're billing me for. And they're like, yep, that's right. And that just went up from, $90 to 120 because I killed this phantom bug and you guys were able to leverage that into an extra $30 an hour. And they're like, yep, that's right. Oh, but I don't get none of that. And they're like, yep, that's right. You're still on probation. And I'm like, okay. So they got me raised while I'm on probation. Anyway, didn't take me long to kill the phantom bug. I just had to track it down. Um, and that was a bug that Millard had for like 5 years that nobody could figure it out. I won't get into details, but they have a supplier system. Well, they have a program that's usable on the internet for the people, everybody that they sell beer to. Liquor store, grocery store, whatever. You know, and this bug was fucking with everybody, and they were very happy it was gone. But they couldn't reproduce it. That was the first thing I did was try to figure out how to reproduce it. And once you can reproduce it, you can kill it. In any case, um, yeah, I quit the next day. Well, I quit at the end of the day. Mm. I should have gave Miller 2 weeks notice. I bet you they would have offered me a damn job, but I was really pissed. I mean, because okay, I expect to get raped by a consulting firm, but that's excessive rape. That's a gangbang. Yeah, that's a gangbang. That 1/4 of the pay of what they were billing me for. Explains why right after I got hired, they threw this Christmas party shindig at one of the most expensive hotels in Chicago. Well, it kind of explains that, I guess. I was like, wow, I guess you guys got a lot of people in the field. No, I probably don't. I'm serious. The rooms are like 150 a night, and they put us up for a weekend. And probably about 50 guys, which, okay, could do, but that'd be excessively generous. But if they're billing all 50 guys like that, yeah, I can see it. Because they're the ones making the bank. Oh, the funny thing about it, it was like a gambling thing, you know, for charity. And I said, well, who are these people? Oh, this is our little thing. So you had to bring your own money and you gamble for charity, but it was their little charity. And so they were taking the money. And how much were they actually giving to charity? Who knows? Yeah, it's America, baby. Ain't that America? Well, I'm just gonna do the gates for now. We're down to 75% on this. Get some defenses up. Oh, got that. All right. Maybe I should do some corners. This corner. I'm not overly concerned up in here. Will they stand outside the... I don't know. I don't have enough experience with the walls, but I know they like to shoot the buildings. So it would be nice to go back to work programming, but actually I haven't programmed in 10 years. Actually, my 10,000 student loans is like 13, 14,000 now. So even though I was paying a 90 a month, which was $20 over what I had to pay, but they were putting that money to the interest, which is like, you know, frack me in the donkey butt. Yeah, it would be nice. I don't expect to make money off of this kind of thing like doing this YouTube, but it'd be nice to make a few bucks. I don't want to put any more down. I'd like to see us do a real harvest, get the whole harvest. Did they get it all done over here? Oh, yeah, they got the flax done. All my people are on it. We're up to 140 pop. Did we get enough? Nope, out of straw. So, yeah, the consulting world, this is back in the day, right? I had a friend over at Waukesha Engine. I was home on leave from the Army. This is the 90s. And so this guy, he does emissions analysis for engines, right? And some engineer had made him a little DOS program. So this is 90, I don't know, 96, right in there. Okay, Windows existed. Okay, not Windows 98 yet. Okay, so between Windows existing and Windows 98, and me, I still played around with the programming, and I actually had a copy of Visual Basic, and I was visiting him. He got me into the shop to show me what he did. It's like one that shit kind of interesting. Walkster Engine's got these engines as big as houses. They're basically power backup generators for hospitals and shit like that. And he's like, oh, fuck. He was working on a computer. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? He says, yeah, I got this program that, I enter the parameters. So it's like 30 parameters, 30 numbers, okay? And a DOS program that's running in a loop, okay? It's just a loop that he has to put everything in the right order and get it right the first time, and that's it. And I said, why don't you use a GUI? A user interface, a graphical user interface. He's like, what? I mean, like Windows. It's like, oh, we only got DOS on these machines. I said, well, you can put Windows on here, Windows 3.1, and go on any machine that's got DOS on it. And he's like, yeah, well, let me introduce you to somebody. And he took me over to this engineer, Bob. We'll just call him Bob. And Bob's like, yeah, we got Windows on our systems. We use AutoCAD and all that. So, but not out in the shop. He said, well, because the only real program they use out there is the emissions analysis program, and it's in DOS, and what's the sense of putting Windows on there? And I'm like, okay. Well, you could run the DOS program from Windows, but really, he's kind of right. I mean, so I said, there's a new program out called Visual Basic. I've been screwing around with it. It makes a GUI program where you could put text boxes in there, and they type them in the boxes, check your work, and then hit calculate. Instead of what he was doing, which he had to enter all them numbers again, like 30 different numbers, because he screwed one up. And he realizes it right after he hits the enter key, and it's like, and I understand. Okay, that's a real pain in the ass. Well, Bob had written that program, and he said, you can make that program into a GUI program. I said, you give me that code for that program, and yeah, I could do that. He said, well, I don't think they'll hire you, but if you had a small company, they might let you do that and work off site. He says, you're in the service, right? And I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I could do it off site. I mean, because 30 days leave, but, that'd be pushing it, especially since I hadn't really made an application with VB-DOS. I'd just been playing with it. I bought it because Delphi came out. And I said, oh, wait, object-oriented object-oriented Pascal for Borland. And I'm like, well, this should be cool. And it was cool, except, had a huge learning curve on it. And I already knew VB. And I said, you know what? Since they're coming up with these GUI interfaces like this, and this is before C++ even had a GUI interface. An interface builder, I guess you should call it. It's called an integrated development environment. And where you didn't have to actually write the code for hand by what showed up on the screen. You just dragged and dropped stuff and made it all pretty with the mouse. That's what those programs are. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And so that just cuts down the time phenomenally. Okay. And I was playing with both of them, Delphi and VB. But Delphi is just... Pascal is obtuse. So it was a learning curve for me, and I really didn't feel comfortable in Pascal. But Visual Basic, I was like, I was using GW Basic in high school, Even tutored in it in high school. I used to spend my summers. The principal give me the keys to school. I'd go in and screw around on the Apple IICs. All right. So anyway, I looked into it. It was like $40 to make an LLC for state of Wisconsin. So I made a LLC. I came back to Bob with the information of the company. He says I'll take it upstairs, and he did, and that's my first programming job. And really, I was only billing like $20 an hour. And actually, it was kind of a problem until until I said, well, God darn it, just upgrade the PCs in the shop with a CD because I was burning everything to CD and sending it. And Bob's like, well, this is all good, except we can't get it on the machines out there. And I'm like, well, just buy him a new machine. I mean, what the heck? You know, something with a CD-ROM in it. You're going to have to put Windows on there anyway, so I probably want a CD-ROM. Okay, although what Windows 3.1 came on like 6 discs, floppies, 3.5s. But, I mean, really, maybe it was more than that. I had a copy of Windows 98. Now it's like 15, 20 discs, floppies. But I was already using, CD. One of the first things I bought was a burner. I mean, man's got to have a place to put his porn. You know what I'm saying? What are you guys doing here? Get that harvest going. Oh, we're only halfway through. This is kind of better than last time. Yeah, so anyway, then I was doing jobs like that. Um, Bob introduced me to another guy who had a consulting firm, and he was getting me jobs. And I was working when I was in the service. But I really didn't know the market. I wish I had because I could have charged a hell of a lot more than $20 an hour. But for an infantryman, make an extra $20 an hour, and I'm working 3-4 hours a night. That's it. A nice part-time job. It was good bank. So when I got out, it was like when I was working at Miller and all that. I lied. I said I had a college degree because they wouldn't hire you by that time. They didn't care before that, but by 2000, they cared. I mean, they just cut out so many consultants who'd been doing this shit for years without a college degree. But they're like, well, now the colleges have degrees because colleges didn't have degrees. And so uh, then it's like, well, all these old school guys, unless they were hiding behind a company already, really couldn't. And if you couldn't get a contracting job that way, then you were screwed as an employee because you didn't have the education that they wanted. And human resources is they want a degree and you to have at least a cumulative 20 years experience in a program that came out 2 years ago. It's true. Any programmers watching them? No, I'm telling the truth. What is going on over here? Guys? Where's all my little icons? I guess they all went up here. Well, I guess you're getting summer clothes. But we're going to have... See how it wasn't accelerated and they seem to be doing good? You know what? I'm going to leave it on normal speed. See how I go. Because, it was just my perception. I didn't do any real experimenting. That whenever I had it accelerated, I never got shit done. So, why they would use two different algorithms. Algorithms just a routine, like a procedure. For it, I don't know, but you would think they'd use the same algorithm and speed it up. Or maybe they do cut some out. I don't know. We'll see. Because, look at the time. And yeah, it's my inclination to kick in the afterburner, but yeah, so uh, Miller job, and then I did, what the hell is the name of that company? It's a big insurance company here. I mean, it's a big insurance company everywhere, but it's headquartered here. And did a job for them, and then the consulting firm I was going through checked my references, which I was saying, what is that? University of South Florida? I don't even think there's the University of South Florida, but Yeah, bachelor's degree over there. You know that. Yeah. While I was in the service, and I didn't screw around. I kept my service dates the same. you know, because I'm not gonna lie on my service dates. Uh, but so I went to college while I was in the service full time. I went full time college while I was in the service, according to my resume. But nobody really caught it, or they didn't give a shit. But like I said, after things changed after 2000, oh, this stinks. We don't need your stinking beer, but we do need to build a brewer. Where to put a brewer? How big is it? Oh, yeah. I can get rid of this guy. I was planning on getting rid of him anyway. We'll put the brewer over there by the sticks. We'll put the brewer out in the sticks because it gets kind of stinky. So they busted me. They fired me. They blacklisted me, and I could no longer get a job without a computer without a degree. So, well, it was like 2008. I went to after I finally got my disability because I spent a little time homeless in there. I mean, I got to work right away when I got out programming, but then nobody wants to hire you for a security job or something like that if you can't stay on your feet more than a couple hours. Oh, it's not good. Well, let's not watch that. Let's watch the animals. I don't want to know. Yeah, so that's about my story. So then I couldn't work in programming anymore. I tried, but I was always coming back. No, sorry. I got some good experience. And then, I got my disability finally came through in 2007. I got hurt in 2000, so that's the way it is. You don't automatically get disability. You have to go to VA and say, hey, and then, you know, actually need to have the records from your military. They can get that. But you need to have had it recorded in the military by the doctors in the military. And then you take two different examinations. And then you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And then there's some waiting in there, too. Just in case you were tired of waiting, to make you wait a little more. But from the time you apply, so you really should apply right away. But I didn't actually. I waited 2 years after I got out before I applied for disability because I was working programming and shit. I was okay. You know, I was like, okay, no, don't really need it. But then it took 5 years. So, but you get paid for that. So I got a lump sum in 2000. That was 5 years of disability, which is, well, it was like $700 a month or less. It was $700 a month when I got disability in 2007. So the 5 years prior, it goes up every year. Would have been less, but it was a good chunk of change. Got me out of the homeless shelter that I'd been in for a year. Oh, I lived in my car first until the cops stole my car. Then got a job, nice job at 3M. They loved me. I killed a phantom bug there too, but it wasn't a phantom bug. What it was, why the hell is this getting screwed up when we send this to China? 3M makes touchscreen TVs along with just about everything else. But okay, so I was working in a shipping and receiving in their little plant that did touchscreen TVs. And this is kind of funny. So you're putting stuff in boxes. They give you a part number. You grab the number of the parts. Well, actually, they pretty much bring the parts to you, and you grab the right box. Okay, you box it up and it goes to the customer. And some of them are like, I guess like monitor companies over there. They get a whole bunch of different parts and all that, and that's got a special box that's on a pallet that has a whole bunch of slots in it that you put them in there, right? And so I'm doing my job, and I'm like, man, didn't I just do this fucking part number like yesterday? But it was a completely different thing. And these are like 9-digit part numbers, but my brain was like, this is so weird, And then it happened again, and we had just had a meeting, and they were like, yeah, somebody sent the wrong part number to the wrong company, and we can't be having that. We just had a meeting about this. So I'm like, was this yesterday? Because okay, so when it came again around with that part number, which like I said was a 9-digit number, well, alphanumeric, and I was like, all right, I'm stopping right here. Where's that guy who brings that shit here? Okay, because some guy would wheel his shit in and say, hey, how you doing? Drop it off, walk out. That was about all the interaction I had with him. I've been there like 3 months. I hadn't said boo to him. Just, hey, how you doing? And so I went to my supervisor there, whose job was pretty much, talk to FedEx. And I said, where's that guy that comes in? I have a real question about part number. You remember that screw up? They were saying we screwed up, and I think I'm about to screw up again. And she's like, yeah, I'll get him. And he came back about a half an hour later. And I said to him, this thing right here, I had left it, I hadn't packed it yet. Because we had till UPS showed up at like 4 o'clock or something like that. I had it all ready. I said, this part right here, I'm pretty sure there's another part that's different that looks like this part with the same part number. He's like, you're kidding. I'm like, no, why would I kid about something like that? And I said, I think this is the one they were yelling at us about in the meeting. And he looked at it, and he looked at me. He says, I'm going to check on this. You don't seem like the kind of guy who's full of shit. And he did, and absolutely, they had the same part number on 2 different parts. And boom, problem solved. They really liked me, so they went to it was a temporary agency thing. And they went to the temporary agency and said, we want to hire this guy. And they did a background check on me. And so the state of Wisconsin comes back with felonies on my background check. Not true. Okay. But that's what happened. I have a misdemeanor for disorderly conduct and failure to comply with a police officer, 2 different misdemeanors. But the original charge was 2 felonies, actually. Reckless endangerment and failure to comply with a police officer. That's a felony, whatever they called that, right? But when the DA looked at this shit, he's like, "Were you kidding me? Dude pulled you off your motorcycle and lands on your leg, and he's saying you tried to run him over." And he also made the mistake of saying that I backed up my motorcycle 4 bike lengths, which would have been 8 times 4, or 32 feet, in a left turn lane that is only 16 feet long. A bit of a problem. But in any case, neither here nor there. The dude grabbed my hand off the throttle, and the clutch popped, and it moved 3 feet and hit the car in front of me, which was a car right in front of me, like 3 feet away. It fell on me because he was pulling me off. He was pulling the whole motorcycle over, landed on top of me. And he got his foot hit by the damn handlebar, and so he's calling it assault because he was standing right there where he pulled the bike over and, hey, man, move your foot or the handlebar's going to hit it. Well, he wasn't the brightest cop in the universe. In any case, he charged me with felonies, and the DA threw him out. And I copped because I couldn't bail myself out. because you can't bail yourself out. It just doesn't work. I have money in my bank account, but you can't bail yourself out. You can't write them a check. You gotta bring cash, dude. Like, hey, let me go to my bank. I'll bail myself out. No, no, no. You need somebody, and I don't really have anybody. So I sat for 6 months for a fucking trial where they just made them misdemeanors, time served. So get the fuck out of our jail. You've cleaned enough showers for us because I was a what I call it, orderly or whatever they call it, a trustee. Hmm. So this company does a background check on me, and I got felonies, and now I'm like, what? Okay. And my buddy had just died. His landlord kicked me out of the house that I was staying with him in, and what had I been there like? It was over a month. So I just took my next check. I went and bought a tent. I lived in that tent for 2 years, looking for a job, walking 12 hours a day in a lot of pain, collecting aluminum cans, keep my cell phone on, applying for jobs at the public library. Finally, some guy at the public library is like, dude, what is your malfunction? Now, I make him sound like a drill sergeant, but kind of was. He comes up to me and he says, hey, man, you're a polite guy. You seem smart as hell, all that. And we know you charge your cell phone in here. But it's not what this is about. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. Because, you got to charge your cell phone somewhere. It's like, but I see you. I walk by, you're on the computer, you're applying for jobs, and what's the deal? Why can't you get a job? I'm like, well, dude, state of Wisconsin says I got a felony, but I don't. And he's like, well, have you talked to them about that? And I'm like, well, who the hell would you talk to about that? And he's like, I know some people. Because he went and looked it up, actually. And he wrote an email for me. Says, does this look okay? Um, but, he had my information in there and all that. And I said, yeah, looks right. And he sent it off to the state clerk of circuit courts or whatever. And then I came in the next day to the library to do my job application. He said, hey, you got an answer already? I'm like, what? On what? What are you talking about? He's like, on that email we sent. And they said they fixed it. It was an oops. Apparently the records got changed when it transferred from Milwaukee County to the state, and somehow it ended up in the felony side instead of misdemeanor. So I'm like, okay, really? And then I kind of rejoined the world because I was done with the world at that point. I was living my tent 2 years and I couldn't get a fucking job because, every background check was coming up I was a felon where I wasn't. So I can't imagine how felons deal with it at all. I mean, geez. But actually, I really tested this because I haven't really worked. Okay, what I did after that was I got into a shelter. It was just before Thanksgiving. And so the librarian gives me this bus ticket with a little stapled to a little piece of paper. So come down for Thanksgiving dinner to the Milwaukee Outreach Center. And I go down there. And it's a Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm expecting, the religious, you know, bait and switch thing. And there was a little bit of that, but not really. It was like a dude come up to me, says, hey, what's your story? Why you homeless? All that. And I told him. And I told him, hey, and just got that damn background check thing fixed. And he's like, yeah, I want you to talk to one of our guys. And I thought, oh, well, here comes the big religious thing. But no, this Bill guy. He's like, so you want to get out of your tent, huh? And Bill says, you come every day to Milwaukee Outreach. It's kind of up by where you are. We were downtown at the time doing the Thanksgiving dinner. Because I told him where I was. I wasn't worried about them narking the cops on me, come and rouse my tent. I wasn't in a tent community type thing. I was out on my own. Anyway, he says, you come down here every day. I'll give you 2 tickets. You go stand in line over at the brain fart. Try to think of the name of the place. I was there for a year, and I'll just feel like an old man now. Um, well, I got into their rental assistance thing, which was called My Home, but that's actually a HUD program, but it was run by them. And you got the outreach center, and you got these guys. Anyway, they're a shelter, but the way they work, you gotta show up like 6 p.m. You gotta stand there in line, and if you don't get in, they put your name on a list in the order that you're standing in line, and then you come back the next day and stand in line. And but you moved up the line because you stand in the order that you were in before because they make you. Okay, and if you're out of order, they get mad and put you on the bottom of the list. Okay, and actually did that for an entire week before I got into the shelter. Me and another guy named Tom who became good friends with it because yeah, talking to the guy next to you, and he was used to be a stockbroker, you know. And I got in there, and that was the first time in like almost 5 years where I wasn't either in a car or couch surfing or in the tent. And couch surfing never really lasted that long. So, that's life. So now, what I was saying about the background checks, though, is those are private companies, and you think they actually pay money to update it? It does worry me when I get the degree, because they don't give shit. They'll report that you still got a felony, even though they only checked, what was that, like 2002, 3? You know, I've heard some stories about that, but it's a bridge I'll cross when I get to it. What are you doing, son? Well, I did not see. I was yapping, but not happy to tell the story. I mean, getting out of service when you're hurt, not that easy. You don't automatically get disability. Oh, by the way, not all servicemen get. You have to be hurt to get medical. Okay, you have to be at least 50% disabled, according to the VA, in order to get 100% medical. And you might get some gradient. That's my disability rating is 50%, so I have 100% medical. But before that, and it goes on 10%. So between 10 and 40, you probably get some gradient of you can come to the doctor every year or something. I don't know what they do, but they'll give you some, but you don't get full medical between 10 and 40. It goes up, whatever the benefits are, goes up a little bit, and you probably got copays and all that crap. I don't. At 50%, you get full medical, but you don't get dental. You don't get dental until you're 100% disabled. End of the story. Because teeth are not part of your body. They do not affect your health in any way, especially when you get an abscess and get blood poisoning. Oh, wait, that's a bad example. Yes, happened to me. He almost died. You will almost die from that. But in America, our medical system doesn't believe the teeth are part of the body. It's just the weirdest thing, in my opinion. Well, we're at 115 on the Beast Boys. We can get a couple more stables in here. I'm not going to put any more houses. Well, no, actually, I might be able to put some houses in facing the other way there. Yeah. Right now, I just want to run a couple another year or so. Oh, or maybe I should just throw it down now. Yeah, well, we don't have any two straw, and BCs are gonna die. Yeah, I can't do anything about the warm clothing. You guys won't let me, but look at the hose that came out of there. I mean, the plows. I said hose. Look at the plows that come out of there. Look at the plows. So, well, at least planting will get done. But I haven't seen any kind of harvesting equipment. Yeah. Harvesting is the hard part. We've always been able to plant more than we could reap. We've always been able to sow more than we could reap, right? I gotta check on my woodcutters. Yeah. I don't know that there's a point in putting down more. I didn't see if we actually harvested everything. It's yapping. They did pretty good over here. I'm pretty sure they got all the linen, but we're down to 2 linen and 9 cloth. So apparently, wool is the only thing that's bugged because we only have that low of wool where it was over 50 because I sold a bunch of it. They just don't seem to want to make the wool. Oh, well, I have made some, but I bought some too. So, who knows? What all do I got building down here? Oh, they put the plows out here. Oh, so actually, this building, or I shoved all those plows in, is actually building them. Whereas I've done that with the skins before because of this message. It keeps going on and never stops. Um, and they just don't build the skins. Yeah. So I got the stuff to build the skins, which is simply just dry skins. Couldn't remember what they were calling them. Okay, and one dry skin makes 2. And they just don't do it, you know. So what do we got? We got 119. Yeah, we're a little short. Winter clothes, but what do you want me to do? Piss on a spark plug without doing any good. Yeah, well, no, this is not the outfitter. I never did build that. Oh, I did build the 2 outfitters. I just never built the new. What was I gonna? Oh, I was gonna build a brewery there. Actually, I'm thinking about building the brewery here. I could put damn sticks just about anywhere and stones. And I'll build 2 breweries back to back. Hmm? Hmm? Wait. Yeah, in the winter. Maybe that'll work. It's working with the plows. I haven't seen that work before, but they seem to be doing good on bread, so I don't want to go any lower than the mortars I have. But let's see if I can move that mortar, get another granary in there. I've noticed that my meat has gone to hell and back again. That's not a good thing. I'll be right back. Uh, oh, I'm surprised we're still not starving. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy with that. What is this cluster? What the? What's going on over here? You got some weird ass orgy. Don't at me. That cluster fucking it. That's funny. Why aren't all you animals but oh, I guess we got the better barns here. But oh, we got the stone, but no, no straw. Spring planting going in. We'll see how we do on the planting. Let's up this baby. I think except for walls and such. But I've noticed. Oh, I better check. Oh, one of my trees is gone. And this guy's doing nothing. So let's. I might be able to get a stable up in here. Let's clear this area. Oops. Yeah, and this guy's done. I thought there was a log problem. Let's clear this mountain because one of these days I'm coming through the wall. And we need another one. Oh, I got the wrong one? Why is it not highlighting the trees? It's highlighting those trees, but not the trees on this side of the river. That's a little strange. Crack you. Wait a minute. I had that one here. 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 I'm not losing it. But why is it not highlighting any of these? Oh. Error. What are you doing laying dead in the middle of the street there, man? Go die in a corner somewhere. I had meant to make like a little square here, but I can pop a monolith in here. For the happiness effect. Speaking of monoliths, let's go see one of my monoliths. Alright, we got that one out there. So I'm going to mine one right now. As close as I can find one. I thought I saw one up in here. Not a monolith. There it is. And that's it. Because I get crazy. Wait, is that a monolith? See, step away from the monoliths. Now, because the cost is high on workload for those things. Oh, I really shouldn't have done that one right now. We'll wait on that. Because we are in the planting season. I'll wait till summer because I don't have as many beans as everything else. What is up with my hunting though? Oh, I'm now getting worried because people are going to be starving. No, don't do that. No, I want this. Okay. No animals here. Let's find some animals. There's an animal. One animal. Yeah. It won't do these guys. You know what I am noticing? Okay, so what kind of happened was, you guys all saw, people were watching my videos. I rather did some manual hunting. And it seems to really screw up the hunting if you do that. I was really refraining from doing it, but then I went ahead and did it. Because big herds of stuff. I couldn't help it. It's not my fault. I'm only human. Wow. Actually, maybe we got like a blight on animals, because I'm not seeing a lot of animals. It's unusual. I see a lot of predators, but not a lot of prey. Speaking of which, prey movie. The one that's, predator related. Good movie. I liked it. Yeah, they're not going to hunt any of these guys. See, that's the problem. They won't hunt anything that isn't yellow or less, and even then, they'll hunt, like a herd of yellow guys. We have a serious dearth of animals to be hunted. Well, you guys all go south. Wait, is this north? I really don't know. I see you guys now. Huh? The wolves are exerting their dominance again. All right, we got more over here. Yeah, and see, my guys wouldn't go hunt that. See, they won't do it. Yes, there are bears there. Yes, I recognize this, but they will not hunt them. Where was that? I just saw a whole bunch. Huh. Okay, here's the crossroads. I was looking this way. Oh, there it is. That's a long ways to go for some hunting, though, because really, it is. Got this, though. All right. That was 5. I'm going to check what else I need to check, like tannin, because, yeah, somebody cut down all the damn trees for the tannin. And the other one must have disappeared. I had 2. Oh, this looks good. Oh, or not. It's like 3 or 4 here. I have to do. Yeah, no. I got to move them over here. Except the kids, I think, do the tannin too. Yeah, it's a good spot. I don't want to add anything to the workload. I'm just making sure everything's working right. All right, they're not overfishing. I think I'm gonna increase the 2 on the edge. I see you working there. Good job. Good job. Tarzak, I'll put an accommodation for you. All right. Well, as far as the hunting goes, I don't think anything's going to happen on that for a while. I'm going to check my... Yeah, see, I took out all the stuff here, but there's some... Yeah, but this is kind of a waste. There's only really 2 things here that they're gathering. All right. Okay, it's like that. See how it is? All right, we got a few here. Over by the bear. Somebody kill that bear. Thank you. Oh, well, there was 2 gatherers here? Oops. Let's find a better place for you. Problem is, I'm pretty sure the kids gather. But if the FDA doesn't give a shit if there's heavy metal in our baby food, why should I give a shit about some kids dying? Oh yeah, that name. Oh no, this one's good. I actually should put another one over here, unless I'm going to get rid of that stuff. That one's good. Not so good anymore. It's got a few. Maybe I could shift it to that pear tree. Oh yeah, we got it. There we got them all. And I would say probably don't need this. Not really having a water problem. I'm going to keep an eye on the water and I'm going to remove the work area because I have wells, which is something I forgot to build in the little fort. And it's not just for the humans. You got to water the animals too. And you know, I've carried some 5-gallon buckets of water to slop some animals, and it ain't no fun. Especially not in 40 below weather. Hey, northern Minnesota, not a suburb of Chicago. Hopefully that fixes our food problem, because we got a serious food problem. That's why I inattentive this. Well, I don't think 10,000 student debt can help a lot of people, but it's going to help me, so at least it's something. I'm going to go back to school and get educated, you know, just in case I'm not. I don't need to learn programming. It's just, yeah, I don't need to learn programming. You'd be amazed. I actually tutored some. You'd be amazed at these kids taking ITMs, like, with Java. They're like, yeah, I just, what? Oh, that guy. Yeah, he needed to die. They're just totally lost on programming. Where they didn't read the book before they show up for class or whatever, well, I didn't have no problem, because it's not like I really needed to read the book. I mean, the difference between languages is, once you learn how to program, the difference between languages is just syntax, you know. It's like learning a new language, you know. And you can, like, je relate that to I. Je ne. I do not, you know. Je ne parle pas français. I do not speak French. Yeah, but, you know, once you understand words, it's easy enough to learn a new language. Food, give me food, girl or guy. Man, these people just don't want to bring me the food. Bone 'em. Oh, what? How's that happening? Oh, that seems premature. Oh, they're coming at the new fort. Sweet. Come on, kids. We'll ambush them from here. They won't even see us. Whoa, it's a pretty big group, though. Kind of worried now. I think I'm going to get some troops. Oh, they're coming. Don't be stupid! Oh, they're getting. Oh, there's archers. Let's go. Let's get some melee in front of them. Yeah, it worked out pretty good. I mean, except for tired guys. Yeah. All right. Good work. Planting got pushed back, so it's not a valid season to know if we're working right or not. Hmm? See, there's a oxen with the, I guess you call it that. There's a bull with the plow. Bully, bully. Here's another one. Oh, they pretty much. Oh, there's a horse. They are using the thing, so that's good. All right, plow that up. I think somebody just died or something. Sounded like it. Oh yeah, I'm liking this way better. Look at them, just tear that shit up. All right, more plows. You lost your cow. Not the cows, George. IMAD has a cow infection. I mean, a cat. IMAD. Oh, mad cow. Never mind. You just got an infection. I make jokes about mad cow disease all the time because I can't donate blood because I might have mad cow disease. According to FDA of the United States of America. That's right, I served in Europe between 1990 and 2000, and I might have mad cow disease, even though no human being has ever contracted it from that group of people who served in USAR, NATO, during that period. But that doesn't matter. It's the FDA, and I cannot donate plasma or blood products because I'm a mad cow. Well, this looks good. That's your government at work, dear. Saving you from spinal encephalitis. You know, just in case. I don't know what the capitalist side of that is. But you know, I was donating plasma when I was homeless until I made the mistake of going to a new place and answering the new question of did I serve in the military in Europe between 1990 and 2000? And I was no longer donating plasma after that because they would not let me. There went the food. Well, I saw it coming. I couldn't help it. All we can do is wait it out. At least it's harvesting season for the lentils. I think we got it all planted though. Not all, but darn close. There's a couple missing. One there, one there, and one there. Maybe here, yep, one's missing there. And there. Alright. Low on food doesn't really mean you're starving, but your people will start to starve. The hunted doesn't pick up, we're screwed. So I wonder if the world like stops spawning, you know, people to hunt as you increase your crop yields. Yeah. Well, we got 115 on the animal space, so let's see what we can do here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So pigs are pretty much just food. Okay, I'm a funny guy. I might as well put these guys up to 15. And that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 15. till I get another stable in there. Well, is one gonna fit there? Well, I can start upgrading the stables, but I don't need to yet. Is that gonna kill? Yeah, it's gonna kill some stuff. There we go. So like the animals hang around the stables anyway, they just run out in the fields. And I think we could be able to get another one in here. Now, I do want to get a storage in here. Alright. Whether we get another stable in there or not, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll be able to get one here. Then we can start upgrading those. But I will only be increasing my... Yeah, okay, I can't. I will not be increasing my horses. Did I ever get them trees down? I thought I could get one up here. I am in the wrong place. Uh-huh. Aha. Alright. Now I'm happy. Of course we need straw to build them, but... So, I'll be able to increase my horses by 5 so that everything's 20 across the board. And then I can start upgrading these stables, which have 10 in each of them. I will have that extra 10 in stable space because I will be at, well, they should be at 145 for animal space. Then I'll upgrade them, and hopefully I can start getting the meat from the animals. If they get all shindiggy, you know what I'm saying? Shindiggy? Huh? They need to get shindiggy on them. Alright, we got a nice little base there. I never built that one, and I think I will try to plop one in here. And the other thing, if they're going to be coming from that direction, because they seem to come from the same direction a couple times in a row. So let's see where we got room for. Yep, that's it. Let's get these snuck in there. Yeah. It wouldn't let me put it down because that little pop-up thing was in the way. Alright, I'll be happy about that. Oh, what happened here? Oh, it's not built yet. So, alright. Missing tower. That's it. That's our $2. Oh, look at that! And it's like line them all up there like that. I probably need a few more of those. They're all lined up with plows too. I like it. So what happens in winter? I guess we're about to find out. We're out of time here, but we're gonna find out about what happens to all them guys lined up on the transport post in the winter. Oh, they didn't get displanted either. Oh, we did have an attack. Oh, look, they're here too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that community. The horses hanging out with the cows and everything. Isn't that special? Yeah, I think this was a good idea to build a little fort here. It seems to be working pretty good. Now, although most of my population is over there, I notice that actually, as far as housing, most of my population is over here. Most of them seem to be on this side of the river now, as far as physically. So that's why I put down the fires and the things so they could eat here and have a granary. I know, I'm an American. Leave me alone. Mm. Looks like they might have to go home to get that food, though. Well, we're low on everything, so guess I can't say. I get that fire out of there, so let's see if we can sneak in storage here. Nope, it doesn't want. I'm not having none of that, but you know what? Might do that. Yeah, I'm optimistic. Hey, get off my. We're totally out of grain already. Well, it is about time for the harvest season, but the reason I said that is because I was thinking about putting some more mortars down. What is your malfunction? Really? You need a log? Oh. You still got trees to cut there. To get ahead with these logs, I want to start laying the walls again for the main base. Doesn't seem to be happening. Sometimes they're doing fine, and sometimes they're like, yeah, we're not logging anymore for the next couple of years. Uh-oh, need some repairs. So, now we need massive amounts of stone. I'm pretty sure straw. This can start to be a problem. I bet you most of these are straw. Straw and mud. Let's deal with mud. I'm okay on mud. But straw is a problem for repairs too, especially when you get a lot of buildings. So we got two over here too. These ones also have straw roofs. The new ones, and we're going to be slowly upgrading. What? Dog don't know how to drink? You know what's freaky? Just watch a dog drink in slow motion. That's freaky. Yep, yep. Seriously. You got YouTube. Go look. It's the freakiest thing. I'm not even going to try to explain it. You don't know what they're doing. But it's cool as hell when you see what they're doing. Alright. We got all our beans in except one. I think they got enough time for that one. I do want to lay down some more beans. I think I'll get my guys over here to pick up sticks. And not really doing much, and I didn't realize I was down to 15. I'll get these out of here. And let's find some more sticks. Oh, I don't want to send the kids out there. That's just dangerous. There we go. Right out the gate. Unfortunately, these watchtowers are not manned all the time. So really, there's no protection to your people unless you hit the alarm. I've noticed that even on the other side of the battle, some of you guys run to the watchtowers. So too many watchtowers probably not a good thing, because then you're going to have less of a force to fight the enemy on the ground. Kind of talking to myself. Kind of overdid it over here. Yeah, but don't mess with my animals. All right, let's get it rolling. See if these guys can do this harvest. They're not. It's not all planted, but we're only like 6 units short. So hopefully they can get it. We're at 76% right now. So, 75. It's a magic number. 74. Oh, I'm liking, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get it all. So we have 150 people basically. It is a problem, but I can increase population by upgrading houses, but I have to be careful not to take too many houses on upgrade at once. Just one at a time. You only get one extra population from that too. So, thing is, you gotta have a spare population or spare housing, or people won't have homes and they'll be dying of hypothermia. So here they go. Really happy how this turned out. We're gonna have more crops over here, but for right now, at this population, we're not dead. I'm very happy about that. We're not in the workload starving spiral of death. And we're only at 97% during harvest. So that's freaking awesome. Oh, I had to say something, didn't I? Well, I think as far as upgrading buildings, though, population, if we can get it all on this harvest, wish my hunters were hunting more. But if we can get it all on this harvest, then I think what I will upgrade is actually the guard towers to watchtowers, or watchtowers to guard towers. Oh, I can't do it yet. Oops. Oh, it's all up in here somewhere. Maybe it's stuck in one of these. Hydropower? What, I get a water mill? Oh, man. Oh, man, I so want that. Well, I have no idea what the watchtowers are. And we'll go with weapons next time. All right. Kind of got a lot done there. How are we doing over here? A little bit, a little bit. Starving people in the field. All right. Go make some bread. You gotta make your own bread. Food, please. Peas. Take that. Pulses. That's what they call them. I keep calling them lentils. Well, you suck. Well, I do have, looks like some wool to sell because my guys don't seem to want to make it into clothing. Alright, let's say I'm willing to sell 12 of that. Alright, 12 I said. Don't be like that. Yeah, so we don't have any cold weather clothing. We do have the linen, and that's it. Do I need the leather? I need to check on my tannin is what I need to check on. I don't really need to do this. Yeah, I don't need to do this. Yeah, there's nothing really there I want to do that with. I need to check on my tannin. Alright, this tannin's sucking. That looks like a tannin spot. I mean, seriously. We're putting 2 on that. Oh, that's a good spot. Yeah, no, I just increased the workload, but what are you guys just standing around for? You know there's a harvest going on, right? These young males just hanging out in the corner. Tell you, join the army. Hmm? I'm happy. Right, guard towers and warehouses, and well, we can't actually upgrade the granaries yet, but I am building 2 additional. I'm hoping that food's gonna take off. Yeah, it's not going well. I don't have my cattle over 10 yet. Yeah, they're 20. 4 and 3. You guys ought to be doing some digging, man. What's going on here? Saw a bunch of aurochs. I was tempted to get the whole herd. Where'd they go? Oh, there he is. Get my food up. Yeah, you guys screwed up, man. You should come in. You shouldn't have come up in here. Did I hit the caps lock? Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have come up in there. Should have let me see you. Well, hopefully my guys will hook up that herd and we'll have some good meat, because I don't think we're going to get it otherwise. Yep, we got that spiral about to start. I know somebody smarter than me probably figure out how to do this, but I haven't figured it out yet. Look at all these starving people, and we have food. It's not like we're out of food. Grind some damn flour, you lazy fracks. But yeah, they're going to be dying of starvation. And it's a population loss, workload, spiral of death. Probably good to save it right now. This episode is over. I'm going to save it as 3. And we'll just call it an episode. And we can load 3 and like rape the hunting, I guess, to get the workload down. The workload isn't up yet, but trust me on this. We've dropped from 150 down to 137 just like that. Okay. And you see all the markers out there. Those are people starving. Okay. It's over. It's over. Game over, man. So I'll probably have to go from this point either scrap everything, all wood cutting, every hunting, all the fishing. Well, okay, you shouldn't do the hunting and fishing, but they don't seem to do the hunting and fishing at a point. There's a point where they just stop hunting and fishing. Now, I can see when the workload is red that they actually move slow and it's hard for them to get the beasties, but no, it's okay on high because I've been running high the entire game and very seldom get onto 75 or less. So, what is the problem? Well, they're hungry, so a hungry guy goes out to hunt, and he's walking slow as hell, like these guys are here. Okay, you see the difference between this guy and this kid that's not hungry. He's walking faster. Okay, and it's just a spiral. It's a spiral of death. And then they won't get the pulses planted. We only got 40 straw. The animals are going to be dying. Okay. That's it. We hit the thing. Man, it's my fault. but I don't know what I could do differently. It's not like I'm overbuilding. I really don't have anything building right now. Don't even have walls building. I have two granaries building. Yeah, I know. I've been saying granary all my life. Leave me alone. Of course, found out it was granary in my old age, and I'm trying to be a good man. All right, so that's the only thing that's building is these two damn granaries. So it's not a, yeah, I got too much in construction. No, it's not the problem. I did add some tannin, but I had two tannins before, so it's not like, yeah, right. So next episode, I'll try to muscle through, and if not, we'll just go back to the prior save, and I guess try to figure out how to do it differently. Maybe I'll have to manually hunt because when I went to my 5 little hunting locations, there was next to nothing in all of them, and I moved pretty much all of them. So let's watch it explode. Let's go ahead and run this a little longer. We'll put it on 8 speed and watch it implode. That's right. We're going to sit here and watch the world burn. Everyone that dies. Okay, now we're getting sheep with diseases. Yep, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that guy died close. He's not smart enough to get in a hut. This is a spiral, baby. This is it. Watch it burn. We're down to 113. And we're at 141 on the workload. And as soon as that workload goes red, it just gets worse. And the sheep are dying of starvation. There's straw in the feed the sheep. Well, this time we're not out of straw, so I don't know. Somebody dropped the ball on that. Nobody's in the fields planting. There it is. We're redlined. Red line's just not for cars. You know, military guys get red line too. A redliner. You don't want to be a redliner. Watch it. It's going. 82 and 100. 99, 87, 89. Oh, dropped on this. Oh, 229, baby. It's over. Fat lady is singing. Sing, you bitch, sing. So, without changing anything except for throwing 2 tannins in there, I hit that point where it just tips over and you can't stop it. Now, like I said, I could cancel everything, which really doesn't help you that much. You can't cancel all the hunting and fishing. But they're not hunting and fishing, see? There's no fish up here. There's no meat up there. And frankly, my crops should be enough to feed everybody. So, now, at the end of this, I will edit the episode and say, you can watch the spiral at the end of this episode. I'm going to let it run till it gets super crazy, till 10 people or something, because it's gone pretty fast. So I only got half of the pulses planted. $329, 68. Well, this place is as toxic as Twitter. I was just thinking I should get on Twitter and have it up there. Yep, it's pretty toxic in here. This is like Twitter, man. People dying left or right. And the workload's too high. So, cancel all the hunting, manually hunt. Cancel all the fishing. Nah, I think you'd leave the fishing. Gathering, I don't know, check them to make sure they're gathering a lot. Oh, look, we got a reprieve. Let's see what kind of food she got. Where is she? What? Ah, there she is. Too many messages. Oh, yeah, she's like bringing a ton of food. Yep. We're all dead. So, all the business we gave you, and this is what you bring us? Nothing when we're starving? Yeah, capitalism don't care. Alright. Let's end this. The reason I stopped editing videos and putting them up, they wouldn't let me put up more than 15-minute long video. I don't know why. Maybe a new policy. I was doing it before, but now they won't let me upload it. So I'm just streaming because they don't give a shit when you stream. Oh, not Drain. Damn, I like Drain. I've seen him die a few times. I hate it every time. Well, seems to be hanging out at 350 and 60. Maybe it won't spiral. Maybe it'll equalize. See that. I want to see that. Nope, there it goes. 340. Wait, people joined up. Think they'll die right away? Well, the good news is we have enough clothes for everybody now. Right? Hey, there's always a bright side. Just so you know, $780 billion a year to the U.S. military, and soldiers have to buy their own damn uniforms after the first 4 that are assigned, given to them when they join up. Just so you know. I'm just saying. That's just too much money for our government to pay for uniforms for the soldiers. So you're out doing an exercise, you rip open your knee to that BDU. Well, you ain't wearing that fucker in formation anymore. You'll be doing some serious push-ups if you do. Nope, them pants is trash. You gotta go buy a new pair on your poverty wages. I just thought of that because we got clothes. Yeah. That's something people don't know about the military again. Like, you don't get automatic for leaving the military. You don't get medical for leaving the military. No, that's not the way. Officers do, but enlisted men, which make up 90% of the military or more, yeah, they don't. No. Mm-mm. You gotta get hurt to get the medical for enlisted. The officers, that's different. That's a whole another can of worms. I don't feel like opening that tuna can. It looks like it equalized. All right, 266. So I'm going to save this as 4. Oh, wait, it's going back up. Oh, well, we can't harvest anything this fall because it's all gone. It's nothing to harvest. Can't get anything planted. Yeah, this is the spiral. It's not going to come back. It dropped the workload down, but that's because they can't harvest anything. The only reason the workload is down is because there's nothing to harvest as soon as the planting comes back. They've abandoned the plows in the field. Rain on the scarecrow, blood on that plow. That's what happened in my youth. That's how they got infantrymen in the 80s. Took our farms away. Well, I like that message. Go die of old age. I like that message. There is some hope. Actually, our animals are doing okay, but I've noticed that, people starve to death before they. And the food's coming back up as far as um, meat from hunting. I know it's not from here because we only had a couple over 20. Everything is at 20 or less. And they haven't butchered those yet. And they don't seem to want to butcher them when it's over the limit. I'm not really sure how it works. So maybe me saying, well, it's over, I just lost 100 people, it's premature. It does seem to equalize. Well, now I'm really curious, but I'm going to drop it to 1 speed. It's going to be a longer up. Because I got to go to the bathroom. We're supposed to be done. Oh. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, so the future of the channel here is that I am going to be editing these videos and all that. It takes me a while to do anything with money because I'm having a lot of extra money every month. So every month I do something. This month I bought a damn Samsung Evo 970 M.2. What is it? NVMe drive or whatever they're called. The ones that plug into the motherboard. So that I can have two in my motherboard. I already have one in there, but I bought like a cheap ass inland. But I'm gonna redo the computer to boot off the Evo and the Samsung, and then the other one to run the games off of. Because it's probably more important to have Windows running fast than the games. So they're both 2 terabyte drives. That's why But I think I got a hell of a deal because that Samsung's like $500, $600 between there, and it was on sale for $1.79, which is what I bought the Inland for. And when I was looking at drives, I was looking at, oh, that's nice, except I ain't got the money for that when I built this system, when my main system died. Kind of blew up my motherboard because the screw fell out on a heat sink in the North Bridge, and it went out. Anyway, no, this is not a Revolutionary War story. This is a motherboard story. Okay, so this month I am getting another 32 gigs of RAM, and then I should be at it within a reasonable time with this fairly new system. It's new as far as I just built it from the $1,400 that we got from Trump. New. That new, you know. And then I spent some of the $600 on the computer that we got from, the guy who said he'd give us $2,000, but then it was like $600 after he got elected, because we already got $1,400. So that guy, I don't know, Brandon or something, and so I obviously with $1,400 was unable to build top of the line. It's kind of like second of the line, But I was looking to the future where I could upgrade it. So the two M.2 drives, and I screwed up on the box. I didn't investigate it enough. It said it supports 10 SATA drives. I'm like, cool, because I got 10 SATA drives. Okay. Well, they were including SSDs in there. They get slots for 8 SSDs, and maybe it's just 6. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's only slots for 2 hard drives. And so that kind of, yeah. No, I don't have a whole bunch of SSDs laying around, but I got a bunch of hard drives laying around. Fortunately, there's only 2 slots in the box for hard drives. Well, turn that speed back up. Might as well watch to death. Alright, so that's what's happening with that. I'm going to upgrade that. Then the next month, after I'm upgraded, I've got to pick up some heat sinks for them SSDs too. After that's all upgraded, I'm getting the software. I used to use Adobe Creative Cloud, and those ones that are edited that are up there, that's what they were done with. But it's $50 a month, man. And I just said, no, enough of this. I'm tired. Well, actually, it was $20 a month when I was in college. So, and then it's like, yeah, you're not in college anymore? Frack you. And of course, then I'm paying $90 a month in student loans. So, Adobe had to go. Well, come up with $100 for that Filmora. Doesn't look that different from Premiere, so. Then I'll start making all these streaming videos into edited videos that are reasonable to frickin' watch. I know how hard it is for you guys. And that's about it. Then I will be streaming and unedited streaming videos into reasonable videos that, unless something is blown up, there's nothing I can do here. I mean, a building that fell apart or anything, it's like all over. I mean, all these buildings are going to fall apart because I'm getting no straw. And as soon as the buildings start falling apart, it's definitely all over. And people are coming in. Really? You don't want to live here, son? Move to Texas. We're all homeless here, soon to be. So we, as on the multiplayer front, we're going to be streaming. Uh, well, we're doing the Wet Mech Warriors already, but we're going to stream the Master Chief Collection of Halo. There's many of those as our multiplayer storyline. If it's not multiplayer storyline, we're not frickin' doing it. We're not sitting around shoot 'em ups. Okay, it's got to be the narrative, multiplayer narrative. I always called it multiplayer storyline since Quake 2, you know. Yes, I'm old. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Yeah. And if you're going to do it, don't pick on the guys who are already old. It'll come back to bite you. Other than that, we were going to do something else too. What is this? People having visions and shit over there? Got any food? Really? See, they don't come with no food when you need food, but they come with a lot of food when you don't need any food. Yeah, see, I can tell they're not hunting because I'm not getting the skins. Oh, where'd this rays of light from heaven go? Okay, I admit it. Maybe I was seeing shit. So, let me talk about this more. We could be playing. We probably might play some Fireteam Elite. I'm gonna play some with Chris. 7 Days to Die multiplayer. And when Warhammer 3 goes on sale again, we'll be playing Warhammer 3 multiplayer. I'm going to get a schedule down after I do the hard drive because I want to deal. I already got a shit ton of files I'll have to move to even keep the save files and what I've already got going. So I don't want to add any more, but I'll be playing, Valheim, Rat Simulator. Let me go through the list. I'm going to get me one of them controller things so I can actually play the game, Humankind Odyssey. Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, which really kind of unplayable with the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some Fallout 4, but that might be adult only. I don't know if I can do that per video. We'll have to see. We got Far Cry 5, which is multiplayer after a point, but I'm not sure because I'm really kind of annoyed at Cannibal and his antics. My boys Chris and Dez, though, they won't play Galactic Civilizations 3, the little bitches. Oh, Medieval Dynasty is supposed to go multiplayer. Technically, Rant Simulator is multiplayer, but yeah, no, it's not. It's people can come to your ranch. That's not multiplayer. That's I just hired some guys. Which they actually need to do in that game since it's still in early access. They need to add people that you can hire to help with the workload. And I am going to solo player State of Decay, starting with year 1. I've got it was on sale, the whole Batman Arkham thing. I know, maybe nobody cares, but I was thinking about doing that. But we were talking about, and we've played 3 or 4 MMOs online, and we might start one of the MMOs online. ESO is the last one, but we played Lord of the Rings, we played Star Wars online. Now, neither Chris nor Daz played Star Trek. Well, looks like my people aren't coming over here, so I'm going to grab them wherever the hell they might happen to be. Oh, I guess some of them are coming. I don't see any big groups of people. Oh, yeah, because I got 1/3 the population I used to have. So I'm going to try to stay within the walls for this attack, and we'll see what happens. But they destroy these towers so fast, it's ridiculous. And I think the people in them die. So what I'm saying is I'm not going to micromanage them. Let them do their thing with the alarm, and that's it. Ooh, she just stabbed you in the liver with that spear, boy. Well, I think it was a her. I see her. No, all right. You killed my dog? Oh, that's it, man. Don't kill my dog. Kill my dog. Better run, bitch. All right. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Good work. Ow. I think we actually gained people during the battle. That's funny. Suppose I'll throw that tower back in there after I fix that wall. And then we're calling it a stream. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I killed this tower too. Yeah, they sure do kill them towers. Probably could have used one of these up in here. Might have helped some. And what the blazes, who cares? Because the game is over. And while I'm at it, before I save it, let's do the corners that I've been planning on doing anyway. Now, I can build stone walls now. But it's just more workload, and we're in this spiral. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and you know what? I will make a special. Maybe I'll play for 15 minutes, and because I can only upload 15 minutes now for some reason. I will make a 15-minute more running this at 8 times speed and see if it actually just, goes the way of the dodo.